Model S and Model X can now use V3 Supercharging better. UK residents may get some cash to scrap gas vehicles. Model 3 buyers may be getting incentives to end the quarter. And Burger King is marketing to Tesla owners. This is Tesla Tidbits episode number 605 for June 26, 2020. This show is sponsored by my supporter Richard. If you're in the market for a new Tesla, please consider using his referral code. Ask your salesperson to use code Richard174 or go direct to the web link ts.la/Richard174 and pick up a 1,000-mile supercharging credit for your new vehicle. The lead story tonight is coming from TeslaScope, where we have a nugget from the latest firmware update, 2020.24.6.1. It turns out that the latest update has enabled V3 supercharging for Model S and Model X up to 225 kilowatts. From the update, quote, your car is now able to charge at V3 superchargers at up to 225 kilowatt peak rates. As usual, when you navigate to a supercharger, your car will condition its battery during the drive so it can charge faster, end quote. Now, I would suspect, though it's not stated in the update, that likely only Raven powertrain-equipped vehicles will benefit from this update. However, if you have a non-Raven vehicle and can indeed take advantage of this, please do let me know so I can make that correction. And those that definitely can take advantage, let me know if you can see that 225. Item 2 today comes from Carwow out of the UK. It would seem that there's reports that UK folks interested in an electric vehicle may get up to £6,000 if they scrap a petrol or diesel car in doing so. The article says that the plan is expected to be announced on July 6th by Prime Minister Boris Johnson. The program is not yet announced, though, and there are reports that the Society of Motor Manufacturers and Traders was pushing for newly purchased petrol and diesel cars to also be eligible, not just EVs. This is not the first time the UK has seen such a plan, as in 2010 there was an incentive of £2,000 to scrap an old vehicle for any new vehicle. That program saw 390,000 cars purchased over the course of the 10 months it ran. We'll see if the plan remains limited to EVs or not. Hopefully it does, and we get to see six-figure purchases of EVs in a scrappage program as well. Item 3 today comes from a tip courtesy of Twitter user @TeslaAirlines. It seems he received a text from Tesla that if he was able to take delivery of his Model 3 before June 30th, he'd pick up a year of free supercharging. Seems Tesla is really pulling out all the stops to get folks to pick up their cars as fast as they can to goose second quarter numbers. My sincere best to all the delivery folks out there over the last few days of the month. I imagine you're all going to be busier than you've ever been at the end of a quarter. The last story today is a trip to the comedy department. Burger King has made a video showing Autopilot mistaking a Burger King sign for a stop sign and stopping for it. They say, quote, smart cars are smart enough to brake for a Whopper, end quote. In the video, you genuinely see it stop for the BK sign. Autopilot is clearly engaged and believes it's seeing a stop sign it must stop for. Not one to pass up an advertising opportunity, they say, quote, have your car stop at BK. Share your pic/video with hashtag Autopilot Whopper, hashtag free Whopper, get a free Whopper, end quote. Unfortunately, it appears the promotion was only valid exactly on June 23rd here in the US and only redeemable until June 28th. So sadly, most folks never even knew about the promotion. Still, a funny ad using video from a post originally made by Mike of @ev.network. Top-notch marketing from the social media folks at Burger King, though wish they'd have made it for more than just one day. That will do it for today's show. Thanks to all my patrons supporting the show at patreon.com/Tesla Tidbits. And as always, a special shout out to all the super patrons supporting the show at the $10 plus level, including my newest super patron, Brad Lettner. They are Ryan Scarborough, Lee Sweet, William Henry Crew III, Dorian Steve Guberman, Ralph and Cheryl Waterhouse, Todd Sullivan, Mitch Long, Zortek LED Canada, Morvanog, Raven and Deborah Malkowitz, T Sportline, Vicky Kirk, Ricky Johnston, Nathan Garza, Ed Patterman, Sunil Joseph, and Joy Rodriguez. If you have feedback for me, the best way to be heard is to tweet @TeslaTidbits and use the hashtag AskTeslaTidbits if you'd like your question to be considered for the show. Until next time, keep it charged and hit the road.